this year, Kim Kardashian's 15-year-old sex tape with her former boyfriend Ray J was once again in the headlines when it was featured in the first season of Kim's new family reality show. In today's video, we are going to discuss whether Kris Jenner helped Kim Kardashian in releasing her sex tape. Stay tuned to find out. In the first episode of the show, Kim broke down in tears on camera during reports that Ray J's manager was threatening her to release a second tape from their 2002 Cabo vacation. If you don't know, the explicit 41-minute tape was released through Vivid Entertainment in 2007, but had actually been filmed 5 years earlier. At the time, it was noted that Kim earned $1 million for the rights to Kim Kardashian superstar. She had initially tried to sue the company over the sex tape's release, but they finally settled out of court. 7 months later, she and her family started their reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which earned global fame and ran for 20 successful seasons. Kim openly discussed the sex tape in Keeping Up's very first episode and admitted that she was open about it because she knew the producers would love that. Well, history appeared to repeat itself with the Kardashians, as the famous tape was once again front and center stage during the threat of a second tape release. On the Hulu show, Kim told her family that she was almost sure that there wasn't any more footage. However, she joked that she couldn't be 100% sure, as she said of Ray J, "What if I was sleeping and he stuck something?" Later in the series, Kim's former husband, Kanye West, was celebrated by Kim and her inner circle after he obtained a laptop from Ray J that was said to include all unreleased footage from the tape. While the storyline made clear viewing for Kim's fans, Ray J was less impressed by it, as this was being brought up again almost 2 decades later. In May, he leaked a private chat that he chatted with Kim after the first episode of The Kardashians premiered. In the messages and an accompanying interview with the Daily Mail, Ray J said that Kim and Kris Jenner had planned the tape's leak together. He called the story of it being leaked a lie that's been created by Kris Jenner and Kim, and said that the tape's release was the biggest lie in the industry in the history of entertainment. If you are liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Ray J marked the tape a deal and a partnership between him, Kim and Kris, and claimed that he suggested it to Kim after they saw her friend Paris Hilton's profile skyrocket after the release of her sex tape with Rick Salomon. While Kim has always maintained that she never wanted the video to come out, Ray J has claimed that she was instrumental in its release and enlisted her mother to organize it. He said once he pitched the idea to her, just playing around a little bit, that's when she jumped on the idea, talked to her mother, and it was out of his hands from there. However, Ray J also admitted that he regretted the sex tape leak because he was publicly blamed for it, which influenced his reputation. The star claimed that he signed a contract without exploring any legal advice, which left him unable to correct the record, but Ray J didn't speak out until it became a storyline in The Kardashians this year, and in screenshots of a personal conversation that he'd had with Kim on Instagram, Ray J accused her of playing games and said that they had an agreement and planned all these things together. Kim did not accept his claims that the sex tape was planned by her and her mother in her reply, but did defend the storyline in the show. By the end of their conversation, they both appeared to be on friendly terms, as Kim claimed that she understood why he felt the way what he did. She offered to release a statement that explained that her dildo comment was a joke and apologized for how the episode had affected Ray J. Kim then said that she knows they are aligned in wanting to move forward with their lives and not continue to be defined by something they did 20 years ago. This appeared to satisfy Ray J, and he didn't say anything else about the situation for months. But all things changed at this past weekend when he doubled down on his claim that Kris was involved in the sex tape leak in a series of social media posts where he showed more of the chat between him and Kim as well as the contract. The move was ignited by Kris's appearance on the Late Late Show with James Corden last week, where she was interviewed about the tape while hooked up to a lie detector, but Ray J wasn't having it and shared a lot of negative articles about John on his social media page, as he wrote, "John Gorogan is a fake. He's not a polygraph examiner. He's quite accurately known as the polygraph parasite. He's been convicted of 26 counts of fraud and had his PI license pulled from him, and he simply became a world-known polygraph examiner." He also made a series of allegations against Kim and Kris into Instagram Lives, which were 28 minutes and 44 minutes long. Ray J claimed that he and Kim had filmed many different sex tapes, and Kris had seen them all and picked which one should be released in the leak. She chose the final one because it was better and gave her daughter a better look than the second one.